So for the last couple of weeks, we've been going to a local D&D get-together here in the town that we live in.
And at those little meetings, we play D&D. You just go, they're one-shots, but you sign up for a table. There's a whole bunch of different tables, but you go, do a one-shot, and meet a whole bunch of people, and it's really nice.
Yeah, and we've really enjoyed going. But there's just been a few things here and there that we've noticed, and it just gave us a couple of ideas that we thought that we could talk about here with you about how to take your D&D game to the next level as a player.
So one of the things that we've been noticing is that some of the newer players will ask to roll. So for instance, they'll be in a room and they'll say, I roll investigation check to check out the table. To which the DM would then roll with it. But really, what you should be doing instead is saying, I go and investigate that counter. And then the DM will tell you to roll. One of the reasons that this is so important is because it really helps with immersion. In D&D, there's a lot of dice rolls, there's a lot of modifiers, there's things to add up, there's numbers, it just is. D&D becomes more fun when you can set those numbers aside and actually become your character. So when I play, I'm not Katrina the college student. I am Rin the elf Shadar Kai artificer who goes and kicks butt and investigates people and kills people, which I would never do. Katrina. So when you're doing checks or looking at a room, you're not yourself looking around the room, you're your character. And your character doesn't just make rolls, your character just investigates. And the only thing you have control over is your character. And if the DM then decides to tell you to roll, that's when you're interacting with the environment and affecting that in some other way.
Just imagine a scene like this. Let's say that I am Caden, and I'm a wizard, and I come into this room, and I know that there's a puzzle in this room. And so I'm the player, and I say, okay, so I come into this room, and I'll just go ahead and roll an investigation check. Do I see anything? And it's just very high level. It's just, does my character, do I see anything? Whereas, imagine a little bit more when you're like, okay, I walk into this room and I look around. Based off what you said, there is a bookcase over there. So I'll go ahead and start opening the bookcases and kind of shuffling through to see if I can find that orb that we know that we're looking for. Suddenly, it's not just like, it's not like you're in a game and you step into a room and you press a button and you just automatically just scan the room. You're actually specifically going and you're doing something, and the description that you get back from your DM will be far better, and you just become more immersed. You become that character.
And that way you are becoming that character and thinking as that character instead of yourself.
So the second thing that we kind of wanted to talk about on this is not only is it more immersive, but sometimes you just don't need to roll. For example, some of the great people that we were playing with the other day, all fantastic people, but a lot of times when they would enter a new room or whenever they wanted to do something, they would just say, I look around, I roll perception. And they would just roll it right away, and the DM would be like, oh, no, wait a minute, you don't need to do that. It's actually, this room only has one thing in it, and it's very clearly the only thing in this room. There is no roll necessary. So sometimes, either something is so obvious that there is no roll that's needed, and other times, something is so impossible that there's no point in rolling because you will not succeed. Kind of like what Katrina was saying, go with what your character is doing. And if you need to roll, your DM will tell you. Otherwise, just describe what your character is doing. No roll necessary. Your character would never say, I roll an investigation check to see if he's lying. Instead, your character would say, I just kind of watch him closely and see if he's sweating, look for any signs of shifting, see if there's any signs that he might be lying to us right now. And it's just much more immersive, and maybe he's a bad liar, and you don't even need to roll. And the DM will say, yes, you see him lying.
By just going ahead and rolling, you may be robbing yourself of something that you could just know for free.
So, basically, the whole point of this video is Don't be you. Be your character.
If you're still not quite sure if this is what you should do, just try it out. Try not just rolling, try just describing what your character is doing and see if you like it much better.
In our experience, you will. And everyone around you will as well. This is just a way to step it up and enjoy D&D even more.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe.
And we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.